Super exciting, Easy Penny Shopping has teamed up with Super Sunday Sweep. Miss Carrie can be contacted through Facebook or YouTube, and we've made a deal. Somebody wins free remodel locations. There's a drawing weekly, and please, if one of the winners are already a paid member for locations with Carrie, let me know because I will just go ahead and pay for the following month. Happy remodels! Rules and conditions apply. You must like this video. You must be subscribed to my channel. And please comment with the area or state that you remodel shop in.
Good day, penny shoppers. Easy Penny Shopping here. And yes, we're just going to try different areas of the house. You know, I'm getting bored. Yeah. We have sunlight behind us. I didn't really think about that much, but you can still see me. So I'm in my favorite rocking chair. That was a heck of a deal, by the way. 20 bucks. Oh yeah, it's worth over 200. So I've had this bad boy for a long time. Anywho, so I thought I'd pull a little bit of a Mr. Rogers. You know, sit down. I'm not going to change my shoes. But I need to preface this remodel that happened on Sunday. Today is Tuesday, May the 16th. For your information, it is my birthday. Although, I mean, I like birthdays, but I don't. So this is still my 25th birthday. Happy 25th to me. On this day, I'm working on videos, and I'm going to go hit Family Dollar. I got 75-cent cutting boards last night. Happy birthday to me. Adulting is wonderful. So why do I have this book here? Because I would like to share something with you. If you would like to skip a funny part or a lovey part, feel free. But it was Mother's Day on Sunday, and on Friday I had Mother's Day tea with my little at school, and it was quite a good time. And they made books, right, for Mother's Day, and this is me. I mean, hey, he's 7, so I mean, I can't really complain about that. I mean, I look messy like that, so I think he was pretty right on. But I'd like to share words because you guys know kids. And of course, he talks about penny shopping. So that's one reason I'd like to share with you. So before we get into the drama on Sunday, the most bonker remodel yet. Yep, shot right up to #1 craziest remodel I've been to. Okay. But Cam writes, my mom is 41 years old. He actually could tell the future because this was a week before my birthday. So good job, Cam. I mean, 35 years old. She is very nice. I paid him. She has blue eyes. That's not true. She has brown hair. I mean, sometimes. My mom is the goodest mom. That is true. My mom's job is penny shopping and painting houses. And she gets paid from painting houses. It seems I don't get paid for penny shopping. Or, you know, this here. Okay, don't worry, this is a short book. My mom relaxes by watching TV and a pool. We don't have a pool. We have a creek, but anyways. And relaxes with friends. Guess he's talking about Ashley, maybe a couple others, but there's not. Okay. This is a good one for siblings. You guys hear me talk about the kids and how I get all, okay, so we got the boys, right? Of course, Cam doesn't mention Avery. Oh, no, because him and Paxton, you know, arch nemesis. It bugs my mom when we fight and I get scared from Pax. There are drawings with all of these. He also illustrated. And so I just want to show you that we do have a drawing. And it is Paxton saying roar. And it is Cam saying ah! And it is me, I don't know, with some really big hands. I guess I'm getting ready to smack them, maybe. I don't know. Okay, next. My mom always says to me, let's do this and let's not do that. I actually never say it like that, but they did sing a song that day where they like redid a song and turned it into a mom thing, and I'm pretty sure he totally copied off of that. My mom is good at loving me and hugging me and writing. I'm a good writer, I guess. Thanks, Cam. When my mom needs help, I help her do chores. This is mainly a fiction book. My mom likes to eat lasagna and pizza. Now that is true. Oh, and that's a good picture. There's a big pizza, it's as big as me, and my mouth is wide open. All right. When my mom is driving, she puts on music and sings in the car. I'm really more of a dancer. I'm a car dancer versus a singer, because you hear this voice, right? You can imagine the singing version. That's okay. He was close. I love it when my mom lets me go to, oh, that's Ashley's son. And when they get to, okay, that's cute. I wish I could buy my mom shoes and a hot dog and pizza. My mom is special because she cooks for me. This is also sort of fictional. I got in a funk a little bit ago, about 2 years ago. I don't cook much anymore. The boys have taken over the cooking and the husband. So Cam is still, that's okay. But hey, and hugs me and plays with me. Okay, that's true. So anyways, there's the Mother's Day book. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did before we get into this shebang bang. The bang bang bang, because this was quite an episode of DG Madness. So, Carrie and I arrived at the store at approximately 10:05 p.m. the night before. We were trying to get up there. We had checked another store. She had already been to this store, and there was a lot more going, more exciting stuff. So, okay, we were trying to hustle to get there so I could at least get my eyes on it. And it is what it is. We failed. So, we get there. Nope. But employees are leaving at 20 after 10, yeah. And so, they were out of there pretty quick. I used to work at DG, and yeah, a lot of times they're there half hour to an hour after close. But anyways, so they leave. When we pulled in, there was another car in the parking lot. I noticed it had Iowa plates. I noticed there were people in it. And I was like, okay, they're here from out of state, so they're probably here for the night. And the other two cars were the employees. So 2 employees, pretty soon another car pulls up. Next to us, and then after the employees leave, we decide to pull our cars over so that we're not in front of the door. And at that point, another car pulls up from the side of the building. People get out and grab the carts that are outside. As we're pulling over here, another car is pulling up to where we were parked. The car that pulled up next to us right before we moved, they are already out and have camping chairs sitting at the entrance. People are now putting carts at the entrance. And I'm just explaining this because it is 10:25 p.m. This is the first time I've ever had this happen. The night before at 10:25 p.m. Okay? Everybody was nice. It was, but it was just crazy. So at that point, Carrie and I are, 3 hours away from home. And so, yeah, well, I guess we're just going to be camping out because there's already 10, 12 people here the night before. I did express that with all the people standing outside and everything by the doors and towards the front and just the cars, and with it being a smaller community or like a suburb, that the police were likely to get called. It does happen. It really does. It happens a lot. Just because you got to understand, places are shut down. There's a group of people, it does. It looks, it's a small town area. They're going to notice it more. So we did have the Minooka Police Department on scene Saturday night. I believe there were 4 or 5 of them. They were all very nice, and ended up letting us stay, said it was fine. Obviously just wanted to make sure that we weren't there to, bust in the place. If only we knew. If only they knew what was going to happen the next day, they probably would have let us loot the place. I'm just saying. So we all had a night. It was a good little camping community. Police said they would watch out for us throughout the night. That was so cool too. A couple other cars pulled up through the night. Then the next morning, employee gets there about 7:30 and goes in, or no, it was more like 7:40, goes in. She didn't look happy, but nobody looks happy on Sunday morning. We all said good morning. She went in. Okay. Then pretty soon the other employee got there. We're going to refer to her as Annabelle, because I'm pretty sure they're related. If you don't know who Annabelle is, I encourage you to Google her. I'm pretty sure this is her aunt or something. And so Annabelle came in, seemed even grumpier than the other. But everybody, still good morning. Okay. And she goes in, nothing gets said. Some, as soon as they walk up, they're already like, rah, 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 so we thought, okay. There was a lot of stuff that was marked in the store. There was a lot of stuff that wasn't. But, so we figured they knew what was going on. They also, the night before when they went to their cars, one of them had a cartload of stuff. And somebody even came and met them. So, again, I assume they knew, the sale and everything that was happening. I don't know. I don't know what everybody knows. I hadn't been in there. So, 8 o'clock, no hesitation. She opens the doors. We go in. Now, the way the store layout, okay, the register, basically you walk in, the register's on your left. It's got that divider thing, with all the candy and magazines, lighters, beef jerky, a bunch of crap, whatever, okay? So, to the left past the register are aisles going this way, and those are the main aisles, right? Hygiene, socks and underwear, toys, da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay. Now, as I went in, I went straight. Those were the food aisles, all right? And then in between the food aisles that are going this way and the other aisles that are going that way is the healthy food section, that, kind of half aisle, right? And you'll see this in the video. But I'm explaining this to you because of how this came about. Because nobody even knew the police were there, except me, because of where I was in the store, okay? So anyways, we go in. There wasn't I mean, you guys have seen entrances where people, you know, I actually ran into Carrie, but but that's my friend. And it wasn't even, it was right at, people were getting carts. And so, like, Carrie went to go, I went to go, somebody came back to pull a cart, and so there was a connection. But where this is happening is over here, like you're going straight to the food, and the employee is back over here behind the register. Okay? Okay. So we get in. I can't even find the dang cereal. I find the cereal. So I have enough time to get some cereal. I throw in some healthy food as I turn around, which, by the way, the V8 Splash was not. I got the wrong flavor stuff. And then I go I checked the chocolate syrup. It's not in the video because it was a funky one that was showing half price and then went back to full price and then was scanning full price the day of the remodel. So I check that. I check a couple sugars, and then I go to cookies. And as I'm getting cookies, then I realize there's police. There's 3 police officers. So by this point, we're only 10 minutes in. So, okay. The police had to have been called before she opened those doors. Because that was, Minooka was quick to get on scene. Unfortunately, they had to be called a couple times. But this was so fast. So fast. Like I said, I made it to 2 areas. I didn't even scan in cereal. So I maybe scanned 5 things. And so this was 8:10, 8:15, we'll say, latest. And she's up front telling them, I guess, that she's shutting down the store. When she called the police, and she's telling them that she got pushed down. That when we came through the door, and when I say we, I'm just generalizing, okay, because that's what was being done. It was we trampled her, and we were destroying the store. And everybody else is back, you know, in these other aisles, and I'm up closest to the register, so I'm hearing it before anybody else does. And I'm hearing we're trashing the store, and I'm going, and you guys can hear in the video, my bags are the loudest thing you can hear. And you guys know, remodel videos, I mean, you can hear people talking, you can hear people dropping stuff, you can hear carts going crazy, because none of the carts are quiet. You can see on the floor as I'm walking through aisles, you see stuff all over the place. So as you watch the video, because obviously when I went back to edit and do this, I'm watching it going, there's nothing on the floor. There's nothing out of order. Now, I didn't go through all the aisles, and but again, we're 10 to 15 minutes into the remodel. We didn't even have time. If somebody knocked something down, did they have time to pick it up? No, because Annabelle was already claiming assault. Maybe I should take that out. Claiming some bumping and destruction. And later, then it was, she made a scene to somebody checking out that she had to store use Band-Aids because she cut herself on glass that someone broke, which again, if you're in a Dollar General store, and this one wasn't very large, you can hear if somebody drops glass. When you're in a loud restaurant, you can hear if somebody drops glass. I didn't hear any glass. So everybody is completely blown away by this. Nobody really felt, there were a couple things maybe amongst the people that was a little tense, but not like in regards to the employee. Everybody was like, or the store. Even the police were confused. the police, clearly they knew we were there since the last since the night before. And I love the Minooka Police Department. I will not stop saying that. I was so impressed by the way they handled things. We've had run-ins with police, not ever because we did anything, me personally or anything like that, but when stuff happens and then people don't know a remodel's happening and they freak out and they call the police because they're not informed, because they're not communicated with by corporate or their district manager or regional or whoever it is. So then they freak out, they call the cops, we're the bad guys, they think they're getting looted, or it happens. But I have to say, this police department was the best one yet. Very much so. They were very good. They were very good at handling both sides. We laughed with them most of the time. So that was a good experience. It was quite the Mother's Day. A lot of us mothers spent hours outside the DG, camping out, hanging out, just waiting to get our stuff. We finally did get back in, but then we were only allowed to come in 2 by 2, like we were getting on the DG arc, and I was followed. They followed us. So they followed us to where our stuff was. And like I went to go left to go to the register, and she had to correct me that I needed to go right. It didn't make a bit of difference which direction I went. It was both up to the register, but she had to make sure she guided me. I guess she didn't see my glasses to the register. So she went back and forth with me to get my stuff, to get it up to the register, like I was, on probation or a kindergartner that might get lost at the Children's Museum. So it was the weirdest thing ever. But in addition to just the weirdness and the power tripping and the micromanaging, but not micromanaging, because if you were, you would have known this was going to happen. I have never heard somebody verbally assault so many people. I mean, an employee. Like literally, the people that went in to pay, she stood at the register as they were scanning things, and the manager's right there at the other register scanning things with the handheld, and the other employee, the one that was quiet, and this lady stood there, talked openly, called us pigs, called us bimbos, talked about we trashing the store. Then it got changed to she got pushed down 3 times. She got cut. Somebody purposely threw glass on the floor. Oh, somebody poured bleach all over the floor, when in all actuality, it was the bleach spray that Penny's sometimes now, and the lids it's Dollar General, half their lids aren't on tight, and so sure enough, it was in somebody's cart. The lid was loose, and so that's probably what they smelled, but she tightened all the lids because she's already gotten those. But oddly enough, when she came back in, the bleach was moved and it was poured all over her jeans. Anyways, so that's another thing. So it was very different. I'm not telling you any of this to scare you, but to be prepared. If you ever run into a situation like this, if the police come, yes, I've been doing this for a long time. I've dealt with a number of situations. In business in general, I've dealt with a number of situations, very escalated situations. And so I feel pretty comfortable in an escalated situation because I feel like You can communicate with people and you can try to get through to them by communication. You'll hear at one point in the video, I start to apologize to Annabelle. The same as you've heard me do to other employees that are freaking out about this because they think it's their fault or they think they're going to get in trouble. And I'm telling them, like, listen, you didn't know. You know, not all this stuff is on the list. It's not your fault. So please tell your manager, tell your district manager. You can't predict what's going to happen. But as I'm trying to say it, she cuts me off and talks, you know, about her Mother's Day and how we're ruining it. And then, you know, my apology was out the window and I was ready to go about my Mother's Day. This is my Mother's Day and I wanted to come in here and I wanted to get some Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Okay? So what about that? What about that? Annabelle? Scary little angry elf? I don't know. But that woman frightened me. To move all the way to the top of the list after I've been to over 200 remodels is, I mean, congratulations. You are the DG employee of the year for me so far. I hope to God nobody tops you. It was frightening. It was very frightening for multiple people to be called those names while they're standing right there. And everybody just has to bite their tongues because they just want to get out and get, you know, they just want to get their stuff and get out. And of course, you know, I went towards the end because, well, kind of they made me, but also kind of, yeah, I didn't want to cause, yeah. But I feel like I kept my cool. I feel like I did address the situation like it needed to be addressed. We have been to how many of these? This does happen every Sunday almost all across the country. It's not the end of the world, Annabelle. It wasn't the end of the world. We went to 2 stores after that. Employees were singing. They were happy. They were excited about what I still found, what they still found. People went back to the stores the next day on Monday, found more stuff. People are still happy. And yet we've still got this one store that's just like the black cloud of Chicago area. I don't really know because I don't go there that often, but goodness gracious, get your stuff together. You don't have to freak out. You don't have to freak out on all of us. We weren't destroying your store. And you can watch this video and you can see there's not stuff all over your floor. There's no yelling. There's no stuff breaking. There's no coming through the door. You can tell when people get stuck, when people start shoving. You guys have seen plenty of these videos. Show me the proof. Okay, sorry. I'm in a mood. It's my birthday. All right, that's it. I'm sorry. Watch this. Seriously, watch it. And then next up will be the actual checkout and the haul. I'm going to put those 2 together. So this is part 1. Then we'll have part 2. Adios, amigos. Love you. Bye. Good morning. Dollar General penny shopping. Remodel penny shopping. Sunday. Fun day. With quite the shebang. First time ever coming to a store to try to make it here before close. And there were already 5 cars, 10 people at 10 o'clock. So we've been here all night. That's why I look like this. I mean, I normally look like this, but I look a little bit more tired today. So let's go ahead and have a look-see at what all we got going on. So this luckily is a store that you can see inside. Excuse me, mamacita. So we've been eyeballing. I know you can't really see, but anyways, we've been eyeballing, trying to make a plan of attack. We have a number of losers here. Let's see. Anybody? Am I allowed to show faces?
I'm loser number 1.
Okay, great. Ready? So we've got, hold on, I don't want to get the kid in. We got loser number 1. We got loser number 2. Mamacita! Okay, so we didn't all come together, but once we got here, we're all going to come together because we have
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Do you want your face on YouTube? I don't care. We got this group. Whoop, whoop. Anybody else want to be on YouTube? If you have a warrant, don't raise your hand. Okay, we're not going to show anybody else, just in case. Witness protection, you know, you never know what's going to happen. We are up in Chicago, suburbs of Chicago, and we've been here all freaking night long. Not staying at the Town Place Suites, but, you know, camping out in our cars. About 20 minutes after we were here, we did have 5 Minooka PD in the parking lot, closing us in, thinking we were getting ready to rob the joint. Luckily, we talked him down, and the supervisor just wanted to learn more about penny shopping before he said we were welcome to stay and good luck. And he did write down my YouTube channel and Carrie's, so that's good. Yeah, I'm not sure how this is gonna go. Oh, sorry. Okay. Oh, sorry, Carrie. And we're off. Woo. Oh no. I don't know where the cereal is. Shoot. Oh no. This is different. There we go. Shella.
All the registers are now. Everything is sorry. That's what they're going through the store. Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. We're not trashing.
There are people. Maybe you're not, but there are people.
Oh,
So
well then.
yeah,
they need to. They
are trashing.
That's okay.
Why I say they are trashing.
Okay. Everything's okay. Yeah. Uh-oh.
I don't understand this. I don't understand where this came from. How did like a sale come about and the store has no knowledge about it?
Ooh, listen, he's giving him the. Oh gosh, they're saying they're shutting the store down. So we are in Minooka, Illinois at a remodel at Dollar General. District manager is Julie, 615-448-5847. They're refusing to sell.
No, we're not refusing
Oh,
to sell.
system's down.
System is down, yes.
System is down,
Big
they're
difference.
saying. So we're going to call a district manager.
Excuse me, our system is down. The store is closed.
Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous.
Sometimes it happens.
Is there a reason why you didn't tell us when we came in?
We didn't know. We just, when I got here, when I came in, we went to go do the registers, and that's why we found out. I was on the phone with the company for the registers.
They make it up, and then they, because they don't do their jobs. That's okay. All right, YouTubes. Another Dollar General remodel that they weren't prepared for. They're kicking us out.
What?
They're kicking us out. Nope. You guys, they're shutting the store down. They got the police up there. They're kicking everybody out. Because their system isn't working.
The pin pads don't. That's what she said. I said, oh, okay.
Oh, wait. Is that right? Is it just the pin pad? Can we pay cash? You said the pin pad's down?
Those registers down. It's called pin pad.
Oh, it's called POS, but yeah. I don't know. I don't know what. Oh, really?
Yeah.
She's ruining our Mother's Day.
I don't know. Did they say why we don't get any of them?
The computer's down. That's what I'm going to ask.
That's what came out of the my store.
Are we allowed to wait? Can we hold our stuff since this is a system issue?
I have no idea what's going on with the system. We're waiting on a phone call.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know. I mean, she's just the manager right now. I'm just saying what my store manager told me when I called and said that the registers were down.
Would you like them to wait in the vehicles or?
I don't want to be loitering, but.
They're gonna leave their stuff. They can't just leave their stuff all over the aisles when our customers come in. So,
But if the system's down, then customers can't come in.
well, I'm saying right, exactly. That's true. Sorry, you did get me on that.
Sorry, no, I'm not. So if we like put it back in, a corner and waited.
Your store, you told me what you had.
She told me. I'm telling you what my store manager said.
And I'm asking you, what would you like me to do?
They have to leave.
Okay.
That's what she said. The whole discussion
Right,
never
so
said
if they just
anything
leave,
about
they're
that.
gonna leave their stuff where they're at. You're okay with that?
We're all in our own bags.
Yeah, I got.
We even brought our own bags.
Yeah, I know. I see that.
Yeah, I mean-
So I guess, yeah. Just have to stay in your car and wait. Just leave your stuff wherever it is and
Come back in.
come back.
When-
We'll wait for you when our registers are on.
Alright.
I don't know what else to say.
Okay.
I don't know. I never dealt with this.
Thank you, and I'm sorry, and thank you, because we've been through lots of them, and it's not your guys'.
My Mother's Day to deal with this. This is what I don't appreciate.
Well, it's our Mother's Day too. This is exciting for us.
Yeah, I know.
I'm working too.
Go ahead and
Yeah.
go in your car and we'll wait.
You guys can leave them in your bags, like she said. Just you gotta go wait out in your vehicle, okay?
Okay, thank you. Everybody has to wait in their vehicle until the system's back up. Yep. You leave your stuff. They said just pile it, leave it where it is, and she'll wave us in when it comes back up. Yeah, we have to leave.
Where do we put our stuff at?
We have to, yeah, you just, just leave, yeah. Leave your stuff and she'll let us back in to get our stuff. Mine's right up there, Carrie, if you want to park yours with mine.
Right here?
Oh, that's mine's right there, yeah.
Everybody has to leave your stuff.
We're trying.
Everybody's got to get out of the store.
I'm sorry, we're trying.
Just leave your stuff and leave the store. Leave your stuff, leave the store. Okay. Very easy. Leave the stuff, leave the store.
She's happy.
Door's closed.
Don't take the balloon with you. You have a balloon attached. They're gonna get you for shoplifting. I'm just returning the balloon. She was trying to steal it. I saw it. Our stuff's right there in the middle. If you want to put it right with ours. Right in the middle.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, if you know where, yeah.
I know where it is.
Okay.
Ma'am, you have to leave the store. Sorry. Just leave our stuff where yes, leave your stuff. Oh, she put the pillow back.
Because they told her, I bet, because I stood there and said, can we leave our stuff and come back in and get it?
Yeah.
In front of the police. And she was like, yeah.
Yeah.
And so she can't do it now because she already said it in front of the cops.
Yeah.
So she's going through stuff and scanning. She's shaking her head.
No, they don't realize.
She's mad. No, that's what the cop was saying. How do you guys not know this is happening?
Well, they didn't call anything either, did they?
No, they didn't close nothing.
She didn't know all the stuff that was going. So once she saw everybody pulling stuff she didn't know about,
All the hair dyed. It was.
that's
pennied
when she was like, wait.
out. All of it's penny. Most of it's pennied out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So she scanned a couple different things and she is showing the police.
Some of them were.
And then she tried to take a pillow out of somebody's cart, but she put it back. So we're not sure what's going on, but the police are super nice here. Minooka, is that how you say it?
Yes.
Minooka PD, we love you.
What is she doing with that screen now? She's trying to...
I don't know. She's probably getting ready to throw it through the window at us. By the way, she told us we ruined her Mother's Day. And we said, no, nope. And we said, you're ruining our Mother's Day. Ooh, somebody found toilet paper.
I know, that's what I was going to say.
Those girls got toilet paper. You preggers. You got some TP? Fine. We'll allow it. We'll allow it because you're going to pee a lot.
Is she coming? Here she comes.
Nope, she going behind.
No. She ain't coming.
We're not leaving, lady. Your store can stay closed all day. You're going to lose a lot of money.
And the police aren't going to stay here all day.
No.
Yeah, because your daughter,
All right, so newest
she might have something that's not a penny. So what
newest happening is
she'll keep the weather.
they
Whatever's not. That's what she's doing.
they finally they're letting 2 in at a time, and yes, it is. And now she's not even ringing up the items. Nothing is going through the register. Nothing. She is literally scanning with the handheld and just giving it away.